You are watching Brainworkshop, learning and fun.
A. A stands for apple. Apples are like a natural candy, a juicy and a sweet fruit that keeps you healthy. A stands for astronaut. Astronauts are brave explorers who travel to space in a special suits to learn about the stars and planets. A stands for airplane. Airplanes are big flying machines that help people travel high up in the sky to visit faraway places. A stands for ant. Ants are tiny but strong insects that work together as a team to build homes and find food. Let's move on the next letter. Letter B. B stands for banana. Banana are delicious yellow fruits that are not only tasty but also full of energy-boosting goodness. B stands for bee. Bees are buzzy little insects that help flowers grow by carry pollen from one flower to another, and they make yummy honey too. B stands for bear. Bears are big cuddly animals that live in the wild and love to eat fish and honey. B stands for butterfly. Butterflies are like colorful flying flowers that flutter around and make garden even more beautiful. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter C. C stands for card. Cards are like a magic boxes on wheels that take you on adventures wherever you want to go. C stands for cat. Cats are furry friends who love to curl up, purr, and sometimes even chase their tail for fun. C stands for cake. Cake is a sweet, yummy treat that makes birthday and special occasions extra delicious. C stands for castle. A castle is like a gigantic magical fortress where kings, queens, and knights used to live, filled with secret passages and towering towers. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter D. D stands for donut. Donuts are like the sweet round hugs for your taste bud, covered in yummy toppings and sprinkles. D stands for dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were giant, ancient creatures that roamed the earth a long time ago, and they loved to like the coolest monster ever. D stands for duck. Ducks are cute, quacking birds that love to swim in ponds and waddle on land. D stands for drum. A drum is a cool musical instrument that you can hit with a stick to make awesome music. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter E. E stands for egg. An egg is like a little kitchen superhero that can turn into yummy dishes when you've cooked it. E stands for elf. An elf is a tiny, magical creature with pointy ears that helps Santa Claus make and deliver presents at the Christmas time. E stands for Earth. Earth is like a beautiful blue and green playground where we live with oceans, mountains, and the forest to explore. E stands for Elephant. Elephants are giant, gentle animals with long trunks that help them eat, drink, and play. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter F. F stands for Fish. Fish are like the mermaid's buddies, swimming in the sea with gills to breathe and tails to move. F stands for Frog. Frogs are hoppy, green amphibians that love to leap and make funny croaking sound. F stands for Flower. Flowers are like the earth's beautiful artwork, bringing joy with their colors and sweet scents. F stands for Fox. Foxes are like natural clever tricksters with orange fur and the bushy tails who love to explore the woods. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter G. G stands for Giraffe. Giraffes are tall and graceful animals with long necks like a natural skyscraper in the animal kingdom. G stands for Gorilla. Gorillas are strong, furry giants in the jungle, like friendly kings of the wild with powerful arms. G stands for Grapes. Grapes are like tiny, juicy jewels that grow on vines and make a sweet and healthy snack. G stands for Globe. A globe is like a mini earth you can spin around, showing all the countries, oceans, and places where people live. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter H. H stands for Heart. The heart is like your body pump, working day and night to keep your blood flowing and you alive. H stands for House. A house is like your own cozy nest, where you sleep, play, and feel safe with your family. H stands for Hamburger. A hamburger is like a delicious sandwich with a juicy patty, crispy veggies, and yummy sausage, perfect for a tasty meal. H stands for Helicopter. A helicopter is like a magical flying car that can you go up, down, and even hover in the air. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter I. I stand for Ice Cream. An ice cream is like a delightful frozen dessert that comes in a lot of yummy flavors for you to enjoy. I stand for Iguana. An iguana is like a scaly dinosaur looking lizard that basks in the sun and climbs trees. I stand for Igloo. An igloo is like a chilly, round house made of snow and ice, where people stay warm and snug in freezing cold lands. I stand for iron. A clothes iron is a small appliances that when heated is used to press clothes to remove wrinkles and unwanted creases. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter J. J stands for jellyfish. A jellyfish is like a graceful, see-through umbrella floating in the sea, but it's actually a cool sea creature. J stands for juice. Juice is like the fruity magic in a glass, filled with delicious flavors that make you feel refreshed. J stands for jar. A jar is like a see-through treasure chest that holds yummy things like jam, honey, or cookies. J stands for jigsaw. A jigsaw is like a puzzle that you put together, where all the pieces fit perfectly to make a picture. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter K. K stands for koala. A koala is like a cuddly, tree-hugging bear from Australia that loves munching on eucalyptus leaves. K stands for key. A key is like a magical tool that unlocks doors and treasures in the world. K stands for kitten. A kitten is like a tiny, playful cat baby that loves to pounce, purr, and cuddle. K stands for king. A king is like a make-believe ruler of a kingdom, wearing fancy clothes and a shiny crown in fairy tale. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter L. L stands for lemon. A lemon is like a sour yellow fruit that can make your drinks and dishes tasty, zesty, and fun. L stands for lighthouse. A lighthouse is like a tall tower near the sea that shines a big light to help ships find their way in the dark. L stands for ladybug. A ladybug is like a tiny, colorful beetle that brings good luck and eats tiny pests in garden. L stands for lamp. A lamp is like a special light that can turn on and off to make your room cozy and bright. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter M. M stands for mushroom. A mushroom is like a magical umbrella-shaped plant that pop up in the forest and can be tasty topping on pizza. M stands for muffin. A muffin is like a delicious mini cake that you can hold in your hand and enjoy for breakfast or as a treat. M stands for moon. The moon is like Earth's night light in the sky, shining and changing its shape as it washed over us while we sleep. M stands for monkey. A monkey is like a playful, tree-swinging friend in the jungle who loves to climb and have fun. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter N. N stands for ninja. A ninja is like a stealthy, super skilled warrior who can move silently and use cool weapons like a spy in exciting adventures. N stands for notebook. A notebook is like a special book where you can write down your thoughts, draw pictures, and keep your ideas safe. N stands for nut. A nut is like a tiny taser from a tree. And when you crack it open, you might find a yummy snack inside. N stands for Norway. A Norway is like a unicorn of the sea. When a long twisty tusk that actually a special tooth. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter O. O stands for an orange. An orange is like a bright yummy ball of sunshine that packed with vitamin C to keep you healthy. O stands for octopus. An octopus is like a clever 8-armed sea creature that squeezes and squirts water to move around. O stands for ocean. The ocean is like a gigantic bathtub for all the fish and creatures, and it stretches as far as you can see with wave for fun. O stands for onion. An onion is like a flavorful, tear-inducing vegetable that adds tasty zing to your favorite foods. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter P. P stands for penguin. A penguin is like a fancy bird in a tuxedo that swims like a fish and paddles on land. P stands for pumpkin. Pumpkins are like a natural jack-o'-lanterns, waiting for you to carve out fun and tasty adventures. P stands for piano. The piano is like a magical music box that lets you paint melodies with your finger. P stands for pizza. Pizza is like a tasty canvas, and your favorite topping are the colorful brushes. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter Q. Q stands for queen. A queen is like a real-life fairy tale princess who rules with kindness and grace. Q stands for quill. A quill is like a magical feather pen that turn your thoughts into beautiful words. Q stands for question. A question is like a key that unlocks the treasure chest of knowledge. Q stands for quilt. A quilt is like a cozy, colorful hug from all your favorite fabric stitched together. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter R. R stands for rainbow. A rainbow is like a bridge of beautiful color in the sky, where leprechaun might hide their pot of gold. R stands for raccoon. A raccoon is like a mischievous bandit of animal world, with a mask on its face and a knack for adventure. R stands for Rocket. A rocket is like a super fast spaceship that zooms up into the sky and beyond. R stands for robot. A robot is like a friendly, mechanical friend that can help you with all sorts of tasks and adventures. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter S. S stands for sun. The sun is like a giant glowing ball of light in the sky that gives us warmth and brighten our day. S stands for star. A star is like a sparkling diamond in the night sky. Making a wish upon one feels like magic. S stands for strawberry. A strawberry is like a tiny, juicy heart-shaped treasures from the garden that taste like a sweet sunshine. S stands for soccer. Soccer is like a thrilling game where you get to chase a ball, make goals, and have a ton of fun with your friend on the field. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter T. T stands for tiger. A tiger is like a majestic, stripped jungle king with eyes that sparkle like gold. T stands for tree. A tree is like a tall, leafy friend that gives us shade, oxygen, and a place for birds to sing their song. T stands for turtle. A turtle is like a slow and steady explorer in a cozy, mobile house on its back. T stands for telephone. A telephone is like a magic talking device that lets you chat with your friends even when they are far away. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter U. U stands for umbrella. An umbrella is like a magical shield that keeps you dry and cozy on rainy days. U stands for UFO. A UFO is like a mysterious flying saucer that makes you wonder if there might be friendly aliens visiting our planet. U stands for unicorn. A unicorn is like a magical horse with a sparkling horn that grants wishes and spreads happiness wherever it goes. U stands for uniform. A uniform is like a special outfit that helps everyone in a group look smart and work together like a team. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter V. V stands for volcano. A volcano is like a gigantic mountain that sometimes erupts with fiery sparks and lava, just like a natural's own fireworks show. V stands for vegetable. Vegetables are like colorful, crunchy superheroes that make you strong and healthy when you eat them. V stands for violin. A violin is like a musical magic wand that makes beautiful melodies when you wave it with both. V stands for van. A van is like a big, friendly car that can carry a lot of people and things on fun adventures. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter W. W stands for whale. A whale is like a gentle giant of the ocean, swimming gracefully with its strength and singing songs in the deep blue sea. W stands for watermelon. A watermelon is like a juicy, sweet picnic surprise that makes you smile on a sunny day. W stands for windmill. A windmill is like a spinning, twirling dancer that uses the wind energy to make power and do amazing things. W stands for worm. A worm is like a wiggly garden helper that loves to play in the dirt and make the soil healthy for plant to grow. Let's move on the next letter. It's letter X. X stands for xylophone. A xylophone is like a colorful musical rainbow that you can play with mallets to create happy tunes. X stands for X-ray. An X-ray is like a superhero camera that helps doctors see inside your body and make sure you are healthy. X stands for X-ray fish. An X-ray fish is like a see-through superhero of the underwater world, with a special power to let us peek at it inside. X stands for Xerus. A Xerus is like a cute and furry little animal that lives in burrows and loves to dig and play in the ground. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter Y. Y stands for yo-yo. A yo-yo is like a fun and a tricky toy that goes up and down, making cool tricks possible with just like a flick of the wrist. Y stands for yacht. A yacht is like a fancy boat that's like a floating mansion on the water, perfect for exciting adventures. Y stands for yogurt. Yogurt is like creamy, yummy magic that's good for your tummy. Y stands for yak. A yak is like a big, shaggy friend from the mountains with horn and a warm coat to keep it cozy. Let's move on to the next letter. It's letter Z. Z stands for zigzag line. A zigzag line is like a playful lightning bolt that like to jump and dance on the paper. Z stands for zucchini. A zucchini vine is like a green jungle that grows yummy green squashes for us to eat. Z stands for zoo. A zoo is like a magical place where you can meet all sorts of the fascinating animals from around the world. Z stands for zebra. A zebra is like a striped horse that always dressed up in its fancy black and white pajama.
Hi kids, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to click the notification for more learning and fun.